Hi guys, what's up? This is Blowjos, and I know it's been a very, very long time coming, seeing as how these came out last year, last summer to be precise. But I have here to review for you today Hero Factory Series 1, Stormer 1.0, and Breez 1.0. Now I'm only going to review one of the packages here. On the front you can see all the basics for a Bionicle set. However, this is a Hero Factory set. If you didn't catch the coughing there. These are basically Bionicles except for new name, new idea, whatever. Cool enough. The package shows Stormer and his useless arm gun. And yeah, it says Stormer on the side there. He's got 17 pieces, whatever, age limit 6 to 16. On the back, there's a picture of him going up against some weird black guy that I never picked up. There's from the creators of Bionicle and an actual size helmet, warnings and whatnot on the back. Move on to the booklet, very thin, same picture on the front there, back some little ads for Breez, surprisingly, and some other things, little picture of Stormer and what looks to be a Bionicle map, however it's Hero Factory, which is almost the same thing. Anyway, on here you see the pieces, whatever, last building instructions for Stormer. So now we move on to the sets themselves, which I gotta say, for the inclusion of new pieces, they were cool, but at the same time, because the new ones completely blow these out of the water, these are kind of useless. These are basically Matoran from what we know as Bionicle, but they've been recreated with all these new pieces. The only reused pieces on these sets were the heads, which we first got with 2009's Glatorians, the fists, which we also got with 2009 Glatorians, and the part that connects their foot to the ball joint there. We got that in 2008. So they're okay figures. Like I said, they're basically Matoran, and these cost the same amount as the original Bionicles did. However, these are the same size as the original Toa were. Oh wait, no. These were $10.99 when the original Toa first came out. They were $8.99. So these are a little bit differently priced. However, like I said, almost all the components are new. They have these new arm pieces, same pieces used for their legs, all the new masks, a completely new body piece, or was completely new, and this cool leg armor. I bought them because they were on sale. I picked them up for $8 a piece. So I did pay the same price as the original Bionicles were. I did get these in about October last year just because they were on sale, but I actually got this one for my fiance. She also has Akar BTW. But yeah, cool little figures. Like I said though, because of the new Hero Factory, these are completely blown out of the water. These ones are basically Matoran. And if you've seen pictures for the new Glatorian, or for the new Hero Factory 3.0, which is coming out in a couple months, they're even completely blown out of the water by them. However, those figures are all based off animals, whereas these ones are based off elements like we're used to. But whatever. Cool figures, cool new front chest armor pieces. The backs look really bare, but and the color schemes are really good for these ones too. But like I said earlier, there's a few useless pieces like Stormer's arm here. This is all one piece, and this can be used for nothing else if you're a Machist. And his arm is just this stupid little stud. So a few little annoyances like that. These only have like 20 pieces. So overall I'd probably give these like a 3 out of 5. Cool because there's a bunch of new pieces, but a few of them are useless, and these are blown out of the water by the new guys. Like I reviewed late end of last year, the Hero Factory 2.0. These are a lot cooler. Very basic structure that gives them a lot more articulation. And I don't know. I just really think these were a waste of time, these other ones. But cool enough for somebody who just got into Hero Factory. Whatever. If you find them for sale, go ahead and pick one or two up. They're neat enough. But that's about it. I'll talk to you guys later. Keep collecting whatever it is you collect, and have a nice day.